Welcome to episode 3. In today's video, I was planning to build up more of the frame, but decided it's more sensible to get the fairings painted while I'm still in painting mode. So, let's crack on with it. So with the seat unit fully stripped, you get the idea of what I'm going to be doing for all the other panels. So I'll just jump into ludicrous speed and get it all done. So while the paint stripper is doing its thing on the tank, I'm going to get to work on the fairings. So what I'm going to do now is sand all the fairings down with something like a 240 grit paper on the DA. As the paintwork is sound, it will be the perfect base for priming. There is no need to take it all the way back to bare plastic, as that doesn't gain me anything in terms of adhesion promotion or anything like that. All it does is add more work that doesn't really need to be done. On the areas that have decals, I will have to sand through the clear coat in order to remove the sticker. Once the sticker is removed, I will need to sand around the area a good couple of inches in order to feather out where the sticker was, so that we don't end up with a step in the primer. The same goes for, as you can see, there's a little scratch here. That will obviously need to be feathered out into the surrounding area. But that's that, and I'm just going to do this one panel to show you. as the rest are identical, and I don't think you'd want to sit through 20 minutes of watching me sanding down the same looking panels. So let's get on with it. And that's all there is to it. One panel, ready for primer, after a quick clean down of course. Now, let's get the rest of the fairings done and dusted. With all the rubbing down done, it's time for some repairs. You may remember this scene from episode 1. We also have some damage here at this fixing point on the fairing. So now it's time to fix that damage, and the first thing to do is glue the broken piece back into where it belongs. With the broken piece now held firmly in place with the glue, I need to reinforce the joint. So as you can see, the stainless wire has melted nice and deep into the plastic, providing good reinforcement for the broken piece. All I have to do now is chop off these end pieces nice and flush, and then remelt this ridge of plastic on top, and the reinforcement will be as good as invisible. And there we have it, one repair done. Now it's all lovely and strong again. All I have to do now is go over with the DA and dress up the edges and make them all smooth and lovely, and then we'll be ready for some primer. But first, let's go and check in the tank. So with the paint stripped, you can see the tank is in good condition. All I have to do now is fill in a couple of small dents here and here. With the dents filled and now sanded down, the tank is perfectly smooth again. All that we need to do now is load up the spray booth and get priming. With all the panels now wet flatted and perfectly smooth, it's time to load them back into the spray booth and give them a bit of colour. So with the wiring all led into the rear end and secured, and all the bodywork repaired and painted back to factory fresh, I've done pretty much all I can do until the next episode, where I will be refitting the engine along with all the other mechanical bits and bobs. So I hope you will hit that subscribe button and join me for the rest of the series. And a massive thank you goes out to my supporters on Patreon who help make these restorations possible.